Okay. So it's the best of 3 games at 21 aces, lads. And if it's 1 game all, whoever has the most aces serves first and the third. John Kelly is one of my linesmen, and Raymond Cunningham. Everyone happy with that? Raymond is here, John is here. Okay.
Ready to go, lads?
Play ball, 0-0.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, you are very,
One
very
shot ball,
welcome to
second serve.
Crehan Handball Club on a lovely Saturday evening, where the All-Ireland Senior Doubles Final is now in place between Cavan and Clare. It is the repeat of the 2017 Doubles Final, where Paul Brady and Michael Finnegan won their elusive 11th Doubles title. Standing in the way of their 12th is Jim Nash and Colin Crehan, as they go for their first title, Clare's first title since 1979, when Mick and John Kirby won Clare's Development 20s. Standing here beside me is the very highly knowledgeable and well-respected man in the handball circles in English community. You're very welcome.
Thank you very much, Eddie. Can I detect a note of sarcasm there in your voice now?
Not at all.
I'm really looking forward to this game now, having missed last year's final, you know, and just as... That was a superb pick there by German Nash.
I tell you now, guys, it's a rip-roaring start here to this final. A brilliant, brilliant kill on the fly from Nash. Very important. The Clare lads settle quickly. Oh, skip.
Just miss.
2-1.
So it's 2-1 to Clare. Oh, should he cover?
Oh, Michael.
Well, I agree with that. I thought it was going to replay, but it worked out in Cavan's favour in the end, I suppose.
1 hand out, 2-1.
Just a bit of instruction on one of the eager audience members.
2-1.
So it's 2-1, Nash to serve.
Replay.
That's a replay. Very important thing is these Clare boys settle very quickly.
Yes, I think so. Now they're both very experienced
2-1.
players, but it is a big occasion, and they are still looking for their first title. So having been here last year, now they're looking to take over at this stage, but they're going to find it very difficult against what arguably could be the greatest ever doubles pairing. You know?
I was informed that this is Cavan's 18th appearance from Michael Finnegan and Paul Brady in an All-Ireland doubles final. As I say on the top of commentary, they're going for title number 12. They won the 11th title last year, record-breaking. Colin Crehan might have other ideas here. That was a brilliant, nice little deft shot in the right-hand corner. Took away from Finnegan, or from Brady, I should say. And it's 3-1, Clare lead.
Colin has already shown exception, picking a bit in there that I didn't think he had, quite honestly. I know Gerald is exceptionally quick around the court, but Colin certainly has started very, very sharply.
So the Cavan lads will find themselves 4-1, and that's a replay.
4-1.
Goes without saying, last year's experience in the first ever final from Nash and Crehan will stand to them today. Man, you felt that the game bypassed them a good bit last year.
Play it again, screen.
But they've started this year's final with intent.
They certainly have. They look very, very sharp.
Great shot from Nash. Maybe slight miscommunication between Brady and Finnegan there.
Two of them go for the same ball, which is unusual.
5-1.
But Nash buried it, and now we're 4 ahead, 5-1. Nash picking Finnegan out for the serve. Oh, it's up.
I think that was a miss hit.
Right out.
Michael even acknowledges himself, I think.
They all count, Angus.
They sure do.
They all count.
I always say don't acknowledge it, make them think you meant
2
it.
hands out, 1 in, 5 out.
Completely skipped, and it just clipped the bottom left-hand corner, or the bottom left-hand wall, near the corner.
Oh,
it's a
lovely
great
finish.
shot.
Lovely finish. I actually thought Paul was going to take the return there and he left it to Michael's
1
left.
hand out.
Yeah, that was a
1 play 5. 1 short ball, second
And we can
serve.
see Cavan most definitely concentrating on Crehan here on the right hand side with all their serving. He gave him the shot.
Hand out.
What's a hand out? It's a
He
hand
gave him the
out.
shot.
Yeah.
He gave him the shot. And Paul knows that in fairness. You know, he
2 hands out. 5 in, 1 out.
5-1 clear lead. Can they make the momentum count on the scoreboard? Great get.
no.
Missed it.
Great pick by Diarmuid.
That's a fantastic pick from
was.
Nash. That's the second one,
6
Angus.
play 1.
Yeah.
And on their serve, and every little pick, every little inch gives them a little bit more confidence, a little bit more belief that this could be their year.
It'd be interesting to see, do the Cavan lads change in terms of rather than shooting, will they try a number of pass shots?
Yeah.
Because certainly they've had a number of kill attempts picked off now inside.
Fine.
They have.
Between the lines now, lads, at 7 play 1.
7-1.
1 short ball, second serve.
Like I say, on top of commentary, Clare's haven't won a senior double title since 1979. The 2 Kirbys were the heroes that year. Will they have 2 more new heroes by the end of this game?
Up in the roof. Yeah.
That's better shot by Finnegan there.
Replay.
It's a replay. I tell you one thing, Angus, it was warm in this auditorium. It's a little bit warmer now.
It certainly is.
7
I don't think anybody would have envisaged a start like this.
No,
Clare
Clare.
going 7-1 up.
Clare are on fire at the moment.
Yeah.
Again.
Colin Crehan is a beautiful finisher of the ball when he's on form. He's often been like himself and Martin McKerns do have quite similar style. He's possibly even a bit smoother than Martin, you know. But when he's on form, he really finishes the ball very clean,
does.
clinically, so he does with both hands.
And just when you say that there, Angus, I mean, like that was a lovely deft touch there
Yes.
from Crehan. Like
Yeah.
I mean, like normally when lads or players are pent up, they normally rally the ball. He just took the pace off it and it just clipped down the bottom of the wall and rolled out. And Cavan called a timeout. You know, the momentum is firmly with Clare. You know, have to try and arrest it somehow. It's 8-1 in the first game. I say we've only played about 5 or 6 minutes.
Yeah.
I mean, Clare have started the game on fire, and you know, if they would have written the script, you know, before the game started, Angus, this is exactly the way it's going to plan at the moment.
It certainly is. And right now, they're playing the better handball.
They are
right
playing
now,
the better.
there's
They're
no
more-
doubt about it.
They're more relaxed. They're asking the questions
They
to the
are.
Cavan lads,
And their finishing is very clinical.
Yeah.
Very clinical.
and as I said as well, Nash has, you know, got for 2 picks.
Yeah.
You know, never say die. You know what I mean? It's like we play doubles ourselves, Angus. It's a fantastic feeling when you go over and get a pick the ball and it looks like it's irretrievable. And
Yeah.
you get it and you re-kill it. It's a brilliant surge momentum. So this is obstacle number 1 for the Cavan lads. The very vastly duo Cavan pair of Paul Brady and Michael Finnegan going for title number 12.
And of course, there's a very big crowd from Clare here today as well.
Huge crowd from Clare.
They were in both the minor finals, both female and male.
Correct.
Female were well beaten, but the male lads won in a very unusual game. They won the first game 21-2 and then managed to lose the next game 21-19 and won the third game 21-1.
Oh.
So there's a big crowd here from Clare.
Colin Crehan mad to get on with it.
That's a beautiful finish.
Great shot. Brilliant shot for Crehan.
That actually would be Michael Finnegan's little shot, actually.
Point.
The dump in the corner.
And everything's
10-1.
it's feeding into the momentum of Clare. Brady hit that shot right in the centre. Hey, again. Again.
Now we're seeing beautiful handball here.
Similar enough
Mark it.
principle in the ladies' final, Angus.
11 player 1.
The Cork ladies never got out of the
Well
service
served,
box
front line.
into the centre court.
Second serve.
Clare lads are dominating it right now.
True.
The two Cavan lads have to start maybe either change tactics a wee bit because everything that Clare's touching is turning the goals.
Yeah. I think first thing is take Clare out of the middle.
There you go again. It's Cavan on the back foot. Cavan's on the back foot, Angus.
Yeah.
And Clare are dictating everything here. What a fantastic start from the Bannermen. It's
12
11-1.
player 1.
Beg your pardon, it's 12 plays 1. This is a huge ask now of Cavan lads. I know it's only the first game. Oh,
One hand out.
That's nearly the first unforced error.
first unforced error is right.
Well, to see your third team to say it's unforced, but certainly
12
compared
plays
to how they've
1.
been playing.
First game is key for these Clare lads.
Mark.
13-1.
13 player 1.
Good sound communication there from Crehan.
Come on, Kevin.
Side out. Two hands out.
So,
One in,
find
13
themselves
out.
13-1 down early doors in the first game. Clare are absolutely fired up for this. What is Cavan's response now in these next two serves? Very good spin shot there from Nash. Nearly caught out.
Beautiful finish.
And it was that spitting shot that caught out Brady. Brady just reacted with a flip up and it
One
caught the
hand
back
out.
wall and Crehan.
Yeah.
One play
right
13.
down.
But early on, there was a certainly a similar chance for Brady, and he put his 2 foot up in the wall, whereas when Crehan got his chance at the end, he was rolled, you know. Right, now
Side
there's only
out.
one team playing handball.
One team playing
Two
on.
hands
Cavan
out.
have had 5 serves.
13
Angus.
in, 1 out.
5 serves, only 1 point for the return because they started off the.
Foul serve, front line.
They had the.
Lads,
they
if
had
it's
the
a
first
foul
serve.
serve, I'm going to call it, alright? I don't need to be prompted from the crowd, alright? Second serve.
Gavin Bucky, a very, very vastly experienced and well-respected referee.
Somebody in the crowd must have said something. Good shot.
One hand
Good
out.
shot. Clever shot.
Was a clever shot, and another
13
hand
player 1.
for the Cavan lads to get Clare out and just starting taking a small bit of control on the
Foul
situation
serve,
here.
front line. Second serve.
Foot going over the front line, Nash into the
I
second
don't often
serve.
see the football being called.
No.
It's one myself that I know a referee a lot, but it's hard one to see if you're watching the short line as well. Oh,
great
lovely
shot.
shot.
Brilliant
Lovely shot.
Side out.
Come on, Kevin.
The difference there, Angus, that Paul Brady had
Two hands
time
out.
to think about that shot.
One in, 13 out.
Pressure was put on from Finnegan onto Nash. Nash responded, gave Brady a bit of
Replay.
time, and it was a brilliant shot down the right hand corner. Caught the 2, Clare buys out. But Cavan
One
need aces
play
here.
13.
1-13 behind.
One shot ball, second serve.
Second serve now.
I wonder would there be better served by Michael serving from the right side? Well, the shot he's more than likely going to do now is the second serve. Serving and breaking it hard off the left wall, breaking across the middle of the back wall.
Yes.
Because going straight down the right, you can see Colin actually knows it's coming, he's waiting for it, and I'm not convinced it's... Right, there you go. That's a much better return from a Cavan point of view.
Good call, Angus.
Replay.
Oh, there's a replay there, yeah.
One
yeah.
play 13.
And that's a little. Jimmer certainly is very fond of flying the ball.
Yeah.
It comes off sidewalls, and it's very, very good tactic because it's a hard tactic to do. You have to be exceptionally quick, and he is one of the guys who's quick. Great shot. Now you see, I think Cavan are bringing the ball out because they know
Exactly.
their shots, their kills have been picked
2 play
inside. So
13.
they have to bring the ball out, which could serve them the long. Beautiful serve. Beautiful serve.
A classic serve from Finnegan.
That's the serve that Michael Finnegan put to great use 2 weeks ago against the Mulkerns.
Point.
Down the right, he must have got at least 8 or 9 straight aces like that.
3 play 13.
3-13. Another one.
Again.
Brilliant serve from Finnegan. 2 in a row.
Point.
And now all of a sudden the deficit's
4
cut to
play
9.
13.
4-13.
1 short ball,
I know
second
Nash is
serve.
now coming a bit closer
Yeah.
to the centre. Yeah, good shot.
I don't think so. German looked around looking for the. I felt his perfectly good long call.
And all of a sudden,
5 play 13.
Two clear fellas are back in
Yes.
the last quarter of the court, so to speak.
Cavan have finally taken him out of the front of the court.
Take him out of the front of the court.
Replay.
It's a replay. Now 13-5.
5 play to 13.
Cavan 8 behind. Chance here for Crehan.
Replay.
In fairness, he had a call. No, he
did have a call.
He did have a call, and it was one of those accidental type ones.
Yeah.
There's no blame attached to Michael there because it looked like Jimmer was going for the ball initially.
5 play to 13.
Another lovely serve.
Brilliant serve. He's causing Crehan a bit of bother with that
It
serve.
is. Just after I mentioned that he should go away from it. No.
Play it again.
Yeah, I think he's
Play it again.
right.
Yeah,
I
no,
think
it's the
he's
right
right.
call.
Fair
It's
call.
the right call.
And contact.
It was a lovely touch by Michael though.
Was a lovely touch. But Cavan lads are now quickly come back into the fold thanks to the brilliant server from Finnegan.
5
Quick fire
play
aces.
13.
Low hard serves down the right. That comes round the back wall. Great. No. They picked out from Finnegan.
Watch it.
No.
The spin column there.
1 hand
Passed
out.
on the wall there from Finnegan.
5 play 13.
5-13.
Oh, there it is. There it is. That's Mikey Finnegan's pet shot. A little dump around the corner off the sidewall. Beautiful finish.
You took the words in your mouth.
6 play
Brilliant
13.
finish. No getting to it. Took his time. Lovely deft flick off the wrist. Off the right corner, off the right wall. And Finnegan's playing super stuff. Brady just
7
hasn't hit the same heights we're
13.
so used to of him hitting.
The
Nicely.
spin, the heavy top spin there. That was all about reflexes.
Now, this is an important point
Side out. 2
coming
hands
up.
out.
The stage of the
13
game.
in.
13-7.
7 out.
Cavan got 6 aces in that stint. Can Clare just tack on to their score? This first serve is going to be key. Oops. Good play from Brady there. Kept the
No doubt
pressure
that
out.
Cavan are definitely more at the pace of the game now than they
They
were
are.
5 minutes ago even. So this is really, really warming up right now.
It is, and I think it's like, as I said there,
13
just a
plus
couple minutes
7.
ago. And doubles is so important. The first man in serve gets an ace, just one ace, just something. If the pressure's on Clare now to get an ace here. Oh, and I've got it.
A nice shot though.
It was a nice
Wrap
shot.
around, yeah.
Poor communication there between the Cavan lads.
Point.
Double scores, 14-7.
14 plus 7.
That's an important ace there for Clare. 7 away now from the first game. Can they tack on another couple of aces?
Very unusual mistake from Paul Brady there now.
Unforced.
Mark.
Absolutely as unforced as it gets.
15 plus
15-7.
7.
Now Finnegan going to go first. He will.
No,
And now-
two hops.
Oh, good call from Crehan.
Good call that, yeah.
Very good call from Crehan. That's the beauty of handball at times there, Angus. A player
Two
not
hands
be afraid
out.
to call 2
7
hops.
in.
Or,
Absolutely.
15 out.
you know, good, really good to see. Cavan back in now. 7-15.
Keep going, Kevin.
Point.
Finnegan's causing Crehan a bit of bother on this
8
serve.
plus 15.
Going hard down the right.
Mark.
And you see Jared pushed across the right there too. I wonder does he show a
9
little bit
plus
of
15.
concern over Collins returning.
One
serves,
short ball, second serve.
which, in my opinion, it kind of doesn't really. In the long term, you're getting rid of any sort of confidence that Colin will have, because you're more or less saying, "Here, I'll take this because I don't trust you to take it." Oh, that was poor.
That was poor.
And there was a loud call there
One
from
hand out.
Brady or from Finnegan, I thought.
And a slight feature to the game of the Cavan lads is the
9
communication at times there.
Yeah.
plus
There's
15.
two or three times that they've got the calls wrong.
Yeah.
One was going for it.
It was a very,
One
very
shot
loud
ball,
call there. We could
second
hear it
serve.
from way up here, like that, and still.
That was a golden opportunity for
Oh,
an
lovely
ace.
serve.
Brady has redeemed himself.
Point.
It's 10.
10 plus 15.
Cavan are back in this now.
Replay.
You see, that is the issue that Jim and Nash does tend to fly the ball way more often than your
Floor,
average player
lads.
does. So
Play
in
it again,
fairness to
coming
Paul
back.
Brady, he couldn't really have expected that.
You okay, Dermot?
No.
99% of players would not have taken that on the fly, but it doesn't mean that he's not going to feel that. That's one of the worst things that happen
Yeah.
when somebody walks under your swing like that, or if your swing gets caught.
Impact as well, and
Yeah.
cause a bit of ligaments maybe.
Oh, jeez, you can break a person's shoulder. or-
Easy, yeah, very easy.
It happened to me in a game
But-
years ago, and I think my elbow wasn't right for about 6 months after. Seriously.
Because you're committed to the shot.
You are.
You know.
Take the ball, lads.
And your body is going one way,
Yeah,
and your arm just doesn't come with it.
Correct. So a break in play here in the first game of the senior
Time.
doubles final, and it's
2 minutes.
a
Glove
glove
change.
Glove change, yeah.
10
2
plus
minutes. We'll use this
15.
opportunity
Coming back,
against
ball
the maybe.
serve.
I think it might be a good
reflect.
idea there actually from German too, just to break the momentum of Cavan, because Cavan definitely have back in this game right now. So
They are back in the game. Is
after a
right.
surprisingly slow start.
Surprisingly slow start, but I think it's all credit to Clare. How
Absolutely.
they completely took the game to Cavan. I
did.
think Cavan were a bit shocked in the opening stages, like
I think we all were.
yeah, but they were absolutely rampant. 13-1 up for anybody's late joining to the All Ireland Senior Doubles Final. 13-1 up. It's now 15-10. The Clare Cavan come back into the game somewhat. So this game is absolutely crucial from a Clare point of view. You know, it would be psychological damaging for to write the rest of the game if they go 13-1 up and lose the game.
I think if Clare were to lose his first game, it would be very hard to see them win the match.
Yeah.
Very hard, because having started so well, and it would be a huge psychological boost for Cavan then to come back into
Big
it,
time.
you know.
Big time.
And he would have to put the doubts into the minds of the Clare lads then, so it would. So as you said, it is absolutely crucial now that Clare finish this off if they get the chance.
To do. But this is the question here, Angus. Against such a vastly experienced duo, it's a big test for Nash and Crehan to be in a position against these two boys, Finnegan and Brady. But can they have they got the skill and not the knowledge? Do you know what I'm saying? To finish the game out. Do you know what I mean? And the importance of it, how to finish it out. It was
because certainly Cavan has are used to finishing at all levels, at the very, very highest level.
Because as you've seen, me and you've watched countless games of handball, and we're a team that's in the ascendancy could be 18, 19, 13 up. 18, 19, 13 up. I mean, like of an eye, it's 19, 18.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like, and that's why, I suppose that's why we love the sport. It changes in the blink of an eye. You know, someone come up with a moment of brilliance. You know, it inspires the other fella, and before you know it, you have a game in your hands. You know.
Yeah. I'm just wondering, isn't it the last 5 minutes or so, his Colin, he's just missed a few, and the sharpness, that sharpness was there at the beginning where he was finishing and rolling everything, you know. Just wondering, is he beginning to struggle a small bit?
Probably, but it's credit to Finnegan because he's absolutely nailed that serve.
He certainly has. He certainly has.
Like, you know, that's how you test a player's sort of mental capacity. You know, how can you deal with this? I'm going to absolutely pelt you with these serves. You know, and then when you see Nash coming over into the centre of the court, saying, like, you know what I mean, it puts a small bit of doubt.
It does
in his partner's mind.
That's it.
You know what I mean?
I think Dermot shouldn't have done it really, because really, and Colin is an extremely experienced player, former underage world champion and everything, and he's
a super player. He's
a wonderful player,
brilliant player.
But he is the least experienced player in the court at the end of the day. So it's all
resuming play. Time in at 10.
After that glove change, we're back in. It's 15-10. Clare lead, and it's 15-11.
Serving, great serving.
You're saying the 2 minutes
point. 11
momentum.
15.
I think it would be a bad idea because Paul Brady wasn't in the game at all, you could say, and he's probably used the 2 minutes to reflect. Ooh. And there you go.
The big Cavan crowd now making their voices heard.
Point. 12 play 15.
You're coming into the critical juncture of the game.
Hinder ball. Check it. Play it again.
You know, the Clare lads now have to dig deep. They have to get back into this game.
They really do.
Even though they're ahead, which is ironic, but they're 15-12. But they need to arrest the Cavan momentum.
Yeah, timeout from Jeremy. Jeremy's right. He's right there. Take the timeout. Just to, like, all the momentum is with Cavan right now. You can see the line coming out of the court.
First game, Clare.
I'm not sure that's a good call.
At 13, play 15.
It prolongs the doubt
coming back
a little bit more.
That's another angle way of looking at it, I suppose.
Like, I mean, you know, like yes, Cavan have the momentum. It's now, it's a 15-13, I think it is.
It is.
You know, like, I mean, I look at that's my opinion on it. Like, you know,
I can see from your perspective why, because they had just had a break as well after the glove change there.
But glove change.
But did you see there was absolutely no. It was all Cavan. Straight away, it was all Cavan, and I'm still a believer in. You just stop momentum. Momentum. This game is all about momentum, especially right now. It's absolutely Cavan.
What Clare lads need to do now is you know,
time, lads.
It's a test of Crehan's character now.
It is.
Do you know what I mean? You're under the cosh, under pressure. He's definitely got the ability to come out of it. But as I say, we said early on, it was 13-1 up. Clare have been. They were absolutely rampant, fantastic. Now all of a sudden, Cavan have doused that fire out a wee bit. They're coming, and as Cavan has got the fire in their bellies, coming strong at this Clare duo. This young Clare duo, I have to say. You know, so we're in a critical juncture of this first game. If you're just joining us here, it's Clare leading 15-13. They were 13-1 up, and deservedly so. But it's now in with Brady now. He's serving here, second serve on the Cavan pairing. Clare need to get him out and get back and resume control of serve. So Brady now with the serve. Everything out to the back.
I know it's very obvious now that Cavan are playing the ball out. And Michael was a little unlucky there with that. It was a nice shot, but just Jim was quick enough to get into it. But
side out, 2 hands out, 15 in, 13 out.
At least get to 17 here anyway.
First serve is key.
Oh! One hand out.
risky shot.
It certainly
It was a
was.
risky shot.
15,
Angus.
And
play
difficult shot to
13.
execute
It was
too.
difficult. Had to be exact.
I'm surprised he didn't go with his left hand, maybe.
And in doing so, the pressure is ramped up on Clare now to get an ace. Great pick from Brady. Again,
done.
communication just not.
Miss it.
A great shot. Great
That's
shot.
a beautiful
Great
shot. Again, Colin there mishit the ball.
You know what, Angus, you can see that shot coming.
Yeah.
You know, as soon as Nash and Crehan ran into the centre of the court, Brady was quick to nip in.
Yeah.
Brilliant drive, left
2 hands
hand,
out.
right down to the left
13 in,
side of the
15
court.
out.
And it's 13-15 Cavan. Behind by 2. But
Michael acknowledging the lucky nature of that shot. Because that was supposed to be left corner kill and ended up.
well, by
It's
chance
the
that
third
was
one.
lucky. And that's the second lucky shot.
Yeah.
Point.
Is that a sign? I wonder.
You'd have to wonder.
14, play 15.
Just one in it now.
Oh, beautiful. Serve. Beautiful serve. And both Cavan players shaking their fists.
What an unbelievable serve. I think that's
Get
his
it at
6th.
15.
Sixth serve. Michael Finnegan. The 6th fantastic ace, unreturnable from Crehan. He's really a toughest game here. It's 15-all. Again.
That
I wonder, Angus, would it be worth maybe considering a switch, maybe quickly?
Point.
Nash over to the
again.
right.
Hard to know.
16.
It is hard to know.
It is.
Play 15.
Cavan, 13-1 down, are now 16-15 in front. And
He was a little unlucky there. He was a little unlucky.
very unlucky, yeah.
But that wasn't actually good serve, and it just clipped the side at the
Point.
very end of it.
17, play 15.
This is fantastic from Finnegan. It really, really is.
It was a loose enough shot by Michael,
Time out.
but he got away with it.
Second time out, first game.
Second time out for Clare.
Wow.
Now, Angus, 13-1 up, Clare on fire.
Yeah.
At
They look like
18,
two different lads now.
They've been
play
outscored
15,
16 points
coming
to 2.
back.
Yeah, outscored 16 points to 2.
Yeah.
Correct.
So I think, unless there's a dramatic change, a dramatic shift here, that this looks like it's Cavan. Certainly this game anyway.
Again, like what? Like, I mean, second time out, like that's the third, the glove change as well, like it's such a short space of time. Cavan have, to their credit, let's be honest.
Oh, absolutely.
To their credit, they've really, really clear in, and all it has been to Finnegan as well. Finnegan serving, them
Serving
quick,
has been absolutely
absolute
fantastic.
top class English, but it's also the quick nature of it. Like before you know it, was getting 2 or 3 serves, nice and quick. All of a sudden you get back into it, and then you're starting to eat into the Clare lead. And also along with that, they took the 2 Clare lads out of the centre, English, and sort of maybe cut the chances of them to fly kills that was working so well for Clare in the opening stages of the game by half.
Yeah, I think you hit the nail on the head there. The key thing was taking the Clare lads out from the centre of the court.
Yeah.
Push them back the whole time.
The whole time.
And of course the serving from Michael has been absolutely key. And
Jesus, Finnegan, the older he gets, the better he gets.
Resuming play.
So,
At 18, plays
Incredibly,
15.
Cavan are ahead 18-15.
oh, look at that! Look at that for serving. Fantastic.
This is exhibition stuff from Finnegan. The serving has been absolutely top class. 19-15.
Play 15. One shot ball, second serve. John, one agrees with me. Raymond, both agree with me. Second serve.
Both linesmen agreed it was a short. I'm not convinced it was myself.
I thought it was a good serve.
Yeah, I did too. But there you go. Sometimes a different perspective.
Play it again.
Yeah, fair enough.
2 serves might do. Sure.
That play over suits Cavan.
Yeah, you're 2 serves.
Back to the start, yeah.
So 2 more serves
Yeah.
for Finnegan.
19, play 15.
And you can guess where this ball is going. No, it's not been as tight as the rest of them.
Play it again.
Play it again.
That's fair enough. Fair enough.
19, play 15.
Some murmurs of discontent in the crowd, but the truth is, if it has to be played again, it has to be played again. That's it. This is a regular occurrence when the ball is travelling that fast.
It was a fantastic pick there from Finnegan.
That was a very loose shot from Dermot there. Very loose shot. He hit it with at the shoulder height, just hit the middle of the court. Really, it was a very, very strange choice of shot.
I could be wrong here, Angus, but I think that's Paul Brady's first kill.
Point 20.
I think it is.
Plays to 15.
It's game ball, 15 to Cavan. They were 13-1 down and in trouble. Clare were superb. With experience.
Here we go.
Nope. O'Connell's got them back into this position on Finnegan's serve.
Oops, that should have been a replay.
Play it again.
Yeah. He was very late with the call, but it
very
certainly
late
was
with
the
the
correct
call.
call though.
Sorry, Michael.
Yeah.
20.
Very late with the call.
He was.
If
Play
Finnegan had a kill that,
15.
Buggy could have been in trouble. Right. That was brilliant. He got there from Gunner.
Brilliant shot. That's a beautiful shot.
A brilliant shot from Crehan, and let me say, Inges, a brave shot.
Brave shot.
Absolutely.
That was
But he is a
One
shooter.
hand out.
There's
He is
no
a
doubt.
shooter,
He is
yeah.
a shooter. It's
That
his
was-
game.
that was a
20. Play 15.
fantastic shot. So it's down to Brady now to finish and close out the first game.
One short ball, second serve.
This will be interesting if the Clare lads can get back in control of serve. And Cavan
In that last
have
serve,
won the first game.
that was one where I think probably Collins should have taken it. But he, that's where the relentless barrage that he'd been taking before that.
Yeah.
He was looking for an opportunity to maybe let German take the return, or German
Yeah.
looking for an opportunity to take it himself. Maybe
The serve from the Cavan duo has caused endless doubt.
a masterclass, particularly from
Well, it
Mike
was
Finnegan.
fantastic. It has
Mike
been
Finnegan's
fantastic.
serving was absolutely magnificent.
But the two Clare lads are just unsure how to deal with it. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? One's looking at the other, the
Yeah.
other's looking back. But that's it, folks. That's the first game. What an eventful first game it was. Just to recap, Clare 13-1 up, absolutely on fire, playing superb stuff. But credit to the Cavan lads, the vastly experienced duo of Brady and Finnegan. And thanks mainly to the fantastic service from Finnegan, caused Clare all ends of bother. They have won the first game by 21 aces to 15. We'll be back in a few minutes for game 2. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. You're very welcome back at game 2 of this All-Ireland Senior Doubles
At
final between
0-0.
Cavan and Clare. What an eventful first game we just after having. If you're just joining us late, Cavan winning at 21-15 after being 13-1 down. The big question is how can Clare recover from that comeback from Cavan? I've got Angus Coyne from Roscommon, St Cummins Club coming in, the commentary booth alongside me. That was an eventful one, Angus.
It certainly was, because it was the classic game of two halves. Really. First half was all Clare, and second half was all Cavan.
0-0.
Just admiring Paul Brady's new bandana, the Johnny Rambo look.
Aye.
He had a black one on the first game. I thought he had a ponytail like the first.
Roscommon, Clare, I should say, was serving first, and within a couple of rallies, Cavan got them out. And Cavan have resumed serve here. That's a very good return then from Crehan.
A great reflex pick there from Dermot in the first place.
One hand out.
Correct.
Took that on the fly.
And-
despite it only been 6 inches off.
0-0.
This is a huge test of Clare's
Yeah.
ability, both mental, physical. They're brilliant players, there's no
Oh,
question
lovely
about
shot.
it.
That was a very, very clever shot.
I was saying
Side
that
out.
the two of them are brilliant players, classy players.
Two hands out.
As we've seen, very evident in the
0-0.
opening stage of that first game. Everything they touched turned to gold. Brady should more to that.
Oh, replay. Well picked by German.
That was a brilliant pick from Nash. And it's forced to
0-0.
So 0-0. Good shot there from Finnegan. Setting them up is Brady. Oops. Now, chance for Nash.
Finally.
Brilliant shot from Nash.
Both sides had, especially Cavan, had a number of chances there where they could have killed the ball, where they normally would have expected to. And
That was a beautiful shot.
One play 0.
So Clare has taken the lead. The opening stages of this second game will tell the tale as to where this.
nearly as impressive as the finish was Michael Finnegan's.
What a
One hand
ridiculous
out.
kill that
One
was.
play 0.
I was just saying, Angus, that the first few aces of this game will tell the tale of where the senior final is going to go. Clare really come out of the blocks, show that they're not being affected. But a brilliant comeback from Cavan in the first game. Right corner.
Play it again.
Oh, it's a replay. Yeah, that had to be a replay. Yes, I agree. Totally good call. Correct call. The Calvin crowd around me don't agree, but I thought that was a fair call.
There's a few people in the audience that don't think agree with you there, Angus.
All from Calvin.
Yeah, all from Cavan is right, yeah.
I noticed I didn't hear Kiss disagreeing. Kiss Finnegan.
Side out.
Sort of an unorthodox shot there from Brady, but
2 hands out. 0 in, 1 out.
back in. 0-1, Clare lead.
There we go. That's good for his confidence because he returned the serve comfortably as first of all, and then
One
to
hand out.
finish that. It's good for confidence.
0 play 1.
Brilliant shot from Crehan.
Oh,
Lovely.
lovely touch, lovely touch.
Trademark Finnegan there.
Shot. Point.
Lovely deft touch. Takes the pace off it. And Cavan get their first point of the
One play
second game.
1.
It's one apiece. Remember,
Hinder.
Cavan going for title
Replay.
number 12. Clare going for title, I think it's number 2. Their first title since 1979.
1 short ball, second serve.
They don't get any shorter than that.
No. Good pick from Finnegan. Brilliant shot.
Lovely finish.
The two Clare players,
Side out.
Nash and Crehan, are
2 hands out, 1 in, 1 out.
They are.
You give them an opportunity, they look for that corner all the time.
They will.
They're brilliant players.
Michael going for
That
his
was-
touch round the corner. I think there was nothing wrong to hit the shot.
Point.
Just
I
the
think it's Nash
execution.
Two
credit
play
there. That was a
one.
very good get in that bottom left hand corner.
Oh, well played, well played, well played.
So one hand away.
2 play 1.
Nash and serving 2-1. Clare lead. Good serve.
Oh,
brilliant.
great play, great play. Beautiful
Point.
sequence there from German Nash.
3 play 1.
3-1 now. Brilliant.
Oh! He got it.
2 hands out.
Double hop.
Oh, he called it a great call. That is a great call.
Brilliant
because
call.
1 in.
I thought he got
Played
it
3
first.
out.
But
As
a
we
great
said,
call.
as we said in the first game, Angus sportsmanship
Top level
always-
sportsmanship. Absolutely.
always very high in this brilliant sport of handball. And as Finnegan
Point.
goes another race,
2 play 3.
2 play 3.
Replay.
Oh, his backswing caught there.
2
as
play
well.
3. Try the 4, lads. Please. 2
So-
play 3. Michael serve.
Someone just clean up the wet floor. A volunteer from the Kingscourt Handball Club. What a great club Kingscourt is.
Absolutely.
I had the pleasure of playing it many times. They were a well-run club, extremely well-run club. A lot of volunteers. Just getting word through that United are 2-0 down at half-time. There's not a happy bunny in the commentary booth.
With your Man United top on you as well. Huh?
Not good. Okay, so second game, 3-2. Clare lead. Finnegan the
2
serve.
play 3. Resume and play.
Changing the serves, he is.
Oh,
Mark it.
I think.
Nash should have took
Yes,
that
Get
shot.
it
I
at
think.
3.
There's no doubt about it. And not alone that, I think he possibly called it too.
Probably too committed to it.
Oops.
1 hand out.
Okay, Finnegan, or sorry, Brady to serve.
3 play 3.
We're together at 3 in the second game. Nash is hovering around the centre there, looking for that opportunity. This could be it.
Play it again.
Replay,
over.
yeah. I had it well called.
Replay
In fairness,
3.
he had it well called. There's no ifs or buts
Try the
about
4,
that.
lads. 1 hand.
But notice Angus Nash has moved into the centre,
He has actually.
and Crehan's now at the back.
I think it might be better. German Nash is exceptionally quick at the front of the court,
Yeah.
and he also is very comfortable finishing on the fly as well, using
Yeah.
corner kills. And Colin tends to need a little bit more time, so that by the time the ball comes around his back, he has more time to adjust his footwork, possibly. Maybe that's the way they're looking at it, but certainly
They've changed it up a bit, definitely,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
early doors in the first game, the two boys are in the centre, you know, dictating play, dominating Cavan.
Take the ball.
The scoreline reflected that.
At 3.
there's another thing too that
Play
Colin
3.
Crehan, as a youngster, played doubles and won doubles at Ireland, and he was always on the left hand side. I know myself, if you're very familiar
Hinder.
with one side and always playing on one side, and next thing you have to change to the other side, it can take quite a lot to
Replay.
get used to.
Yeah.
And especially then when you're doing it at a level like this, where you're going to be exposed at every given opportunity, you know. Oh, look at that! Look at the hop on
Hop on
that.
that.
That was top spin at its best. Up so
Point.
slowly off the wall, it came right back into his chest.
4 play 3. Hinder.
So, clipped Finnegan's feet. So, still 2 serves for Paul, the gunner Brady.
Replay.
4-3, Cavan lead. The
Mark.
Cavan lads are rooting
5-3.
targeting Crehan in the serve. Brilliant shot.
Shot by Paul.
That was an excellent shot there, Amos.
Certainly was.
Floor, please, at
Using the
6.
side ball
He's
too.
Set
sidewall,
3.
took the ball away
Paul
from Crehan.
serves.
Absolutely.
And in fairness to Crehan, he was damn close to it too.
He was very close to it. He actually did get his hand on it even.
I think he did, but Cavan now, just like I said to you about maybe 10 minutes ago, Angus, the opening few aces of the second game will tell a lot about Clare. They're 6-3 behind. You know, they really need to get the gunner out. You know, get back in control of serve, and just hang tough. All they do is just hang tough. You know what I mean? Just stay in the game. You know what I mean? Don't let Cavan get away.
Yes.
On any uncertain terms.
And most importantly, no cheap aces either. You know.
No cheap aces. Make
them work.
Make them work. Get them into a dogfight. You know, just let the Cavan lads know that, you know what, we're not going away. You're not going to overrun us.
Absolutely.
And look, if the Cavan lads win, they win. But it could just easily, you know, it could easily go back, switch to the mode of play that we've seen in the opening stages of the first game, where the Clare lads were just brilliant. They were absolutely fantastic to watch.
They were.
Man, they're on fire.
Okay.
They were, absolutely. It was a wonderful opening.
3
no
out.
doubt about it.
So it's a different sort of a test here for Clare. They need to get the gunner out. Pinned. Chance for Finnegan.
There we go.
Shot.
The importance of having good roof shots. Highlighted
7, play 3.
7-3. Cavan move 4 in front.
Oh, lovely finish. Excellent pick by Michael Finnegan prior to that.
Floor.
Brilliant pick from Cavan, from Finnegan I should say, but again, the eagle-eyed Diarmuid Nash on the opposite side.
In the front of the court, there's
front
no
of the
doubt
court,
Diarmuid is leading in the front of the court. So
anticipated, and it was a brilliant shot. So Clare back in, 7-3 behind, a game down.
Time in.
I always believe in game and doubles. You know, particularly when you're behind the first man serving, you must get
3
an ace.
in.
Must
7
get an
out.
ace. Now, chance.
Good shot.
The right corner was wide
Fine.
open there,
It was.
and Nash
4
was
plus
ruthless
7.
in his exploits, and another race for Clare. 4-7.
It's a bit risky.
Brilliant.
Clever shot.
Yeah.
Clever shot. There was a stage though at one stage definitely when Nash was inside and Brady right beside him.
One hand out.
Either just hit the ball straight ahead, off
Yes.
the wall at Brady, or just put it out past him, one or the other.
4 plus 7.
He acknowledged not to call him after he put his hand up. He realised I think he made a mistake there.
Lucky.
Oh, he picked it.
What a brilliant get that was from Finnegan. That was fantastic.
It was a super pick.
Because I think Nash thought that I have it. That's another race.
Absolutely.
And again, something similar to what we seen in the first game where Nash and Crehan were picking for fun and re-killing.
Yeah.
It's Finnegan's doing the same
Killian,
again.
Michael is calling you there.
And Cavan back in control again, 7-4 in the second game. Was there a timeout called there, Angus?
I think it may well be just for the
just
to wipe the court, because even Michael's going in there with the mop. He's been called a few times because Michael, of course, dived there for that last one, as we know, and there's always going to be sweat left after there.
There you are. Come on, Finnegan. Now, this is an opportunity for Cavan to put their stamp on this All-Ireland final. Like I say, 7-4 in front. They'll be looking to move a good few aces now ahead of their banner opponents.
Time in.
So,
7 in. 4
Finnegan
out.
the serve.
Oh, great pick.
Oh,
That's a brilliant. That was a super pick, because it was a very unexpected shot by Paul Brady there.
Time.
Brilliant pick.
Excellent pick.
1 hand out.
Now, I wonder, all these breaks in play, Angus,
Yeah.
who's a suiting?
I don't know. You'd have to imagine, certainly,
Change their top side.
Cavan at this stage of their career, they don't get rattled by anything. You know, they've seen it all before, done it all before. Certainly, I cannot see it affecting them anyways negatively.
Change your top. Or
Particularly when they're usually the ones calling for the court to be cleaned as well. So,
like it.
I don't know, is it going to
think
affect Clare? I don't know. Or maybe it mightn't affect either.
Yeah.
Certainly, I don't see it affecting Cavan anyway.
1 hand
Around
out.
too long in the block.
7. Play 4.
7-4. Gunner serves. Second hand. Oh, now.
And Colin is certainly dealing with the serves much better in this game. Even
Side
though
out.
maybe the quality of the serves hasn't been quite as
2
high.
hands out. 4 in. 7
He
out.
has been dealing with them much more efficiently.
Nice hop on that serve.
Oh,
Brilliant
beautiful
ball.
shot.
Brilliant ball. And that was exceptional play by Nash,
Yes.
because
Mark.
he was anticipating every shot that Brady hit.
Yeah.
5 plus 7.
So he's closer to the front wall, closer in around the front. Cavan lads have to think a little bit differently now. Great
picked it.
get. Oh,
Almost
brilliant
picked.
get from Brady.
There's a lovely turn on the ball there, I think, into Michael.
Two great gets.
Yep.
Time. Top change.
A top
6 plus
change.
7 coming back.
Top change. All right.
Yeah. Probably not a bad idea.
Maybe not.
In a
Considering the
roasting
amount of-
warm Kingscourt Hamlet Club.
Absolutely, yes. It's like playing in California.
Yeah. Well, I haven't had the pleasure of playing in California, Angus, but I'll take your word for it.
Played out in Venice Beach there once upon a time. Near where White Men Can't Jump was filmed.
Yeah,
I actually even saw the black guy with the dreads and the skates and the electric guitar going around. I actually saw him. We ended up having a game of 3-wall against a lad from Cavan, would you believe?
His name James Brady, no?
No, it wasn't James. It was I can't remember his name at this stage. It was back into, when was that, 2011. Went
Nice.
out there, went to Santa Barbara for the US Open, was it? Or the Natty Alvarado tournament, we'll call it. And we just popped down there to Venice Beach one day and ended up playing the alley. I think there's 6 or 8 3-wall courts there. And very enjoyable game, I have to say, 3-wall. Different, I'd never played 3-wall before. And they played it with a 1-wall ball. Good game.
Right.
Good game to play now. It's just we just happened to come across these lads and we started playing, you know. But very enjoyable. Very hot too.
Oh, well believe it.
For a person
I'd well believe
from
it.
Roscommon.
Was as hot as this?
Well, I tell you. Of course, the lads in the court, they're going to be sweating no matter what. For us, even us out here, There's a fair bit of heat there is out here. And all the body heat from the big crowd as well.
Maybe just while we have the break and play, Angus, maybe we'll turn our attention briefly to the World Handball Championships in Minnesota in August. First of all, are you heading?
I'm not.
No.
I'm not heading. I'm not. Well, various reasons, but I'm not going. I know I'd like to, but I'm not.
I think we all like to.
Yeah.
But singles be very, very interesting to see how that'll go.
No, there you go. There's one thing. I just have a feeling in my bones that has Paul been selected for the Irish team automatically anyway already?
I'm not sure.
There's been word going around that he has been.
Yeah.
But I have a funny feeling Paul might just concentrate on the doubles.
Yeah, maybe.
And that's because I think right now, I don't think right now he'll win the singles. Let's be honest about it. And as I was mentioned there during the break, he was training here recently with Martin McKearns in training when Martin was preparing for the final, and Martin beat him very comfortably in training, you know. Now, if there's anyone you would be very wary of backing against him with Paul Brady.
Yeah.
But I'm just wondering, is he just going to concentrate on going out with the doubles? Because as a fresh doubles player, you know, neither of them playing singles, would you back against Finnegan and Brady?
Well, I'm not sure. I'm not sure is Finnegan going to play.
Is he not?
No, I'm not sure.
Really?
So, I suppose we won't know until the final team is. Well,
Okay.
obviously we know two people is in it,
Okay.
and that's Martin McKearns and Martina McMahon.
Yeah.
You know, they're the two guarantees. So, but look, it's intriguing to say the least.
It is, and of course Brady always plays his cards close to his chest.
Oh, yeah.
In fairness. So he'd leave us guessing till the very end, I imagine.
Yeah.
But it's just something that it just struck me there now when I realised he wasn't taking part in the singles in Ireland and the doubles going strong here. And just wondering, is he just going to go concentrate on the doubles? But then again, as you says, if Michael Finnegan doesn't go, that puts paid to that theory. So it does.
Well, like I mean, again, that's only humble gossip, as to say.
Yeah.
You know, I know the doubles trials are on next weekend, if I'm not mistaken, in Kingscourt. So, you know, that'll be interesting.
Yeah.
You know, the pairings, you know, competition format, everything like that. But we'll turn our focus, guys, back to the second game of the senior doubles final.
Resume
Cavan
play,
one
lads.
game up, 21-15.
At 6.
And the second game,
Plays to
Crehan
7.
serving, and it's 6-7 in favour of the Cavan men. After that top change, we're ready for action.
Oh, well played.
A nice little clip.
I think German was trying to bring the ball a little bit
One
further
hand out.
back around him.
6 plays 7.
So 6-7. Can Clare level it up? Brilliant shot.
You can see there now, the Paul Brady hole
Point.
will be flattening those.
It's together at
you know.
7.
Now, while there's no doubt today, he's not making mistakes. And he's putting the ball back hard and at different angles, and he's using a wide variety of shots, you know. He's certainly not killing the way
No.
we were normally used to seeing Paul Brady killing. Another great shot by Crehan.
Well, brilliant shot.
Yeah.
For a minute there, I thought Finnegan had it.
I thought he did too.
But Clare now edge in front.
8 plays 7.
8-7.
Time.
Lads inspecting the floor. And yet
Certainly,
again,
this is an impressive start, second from Clare, in the sense that
Yeah.
you would imagine having been outscored, was it 20 points to 2 there
That's
at the end
right.
of the first game.
yeah,
They certainly have held their own here.
they have, and it's impressive, and
It is.
it's so far it's a resemblance of the character. You know, what I
Yes.
mean, you could be the classiest player and all the silky shots, but to have to do it under pressure
Yes.
when the thing is going away from you. That's the essence of a great handball pair or pairing, or players, or it's all about always know how good a player is when he's under pressure. What can he do when all odds are against him?
Yes.
You know. And you're right, I do. I'm impressed with Clare. Like I said to you again, but maybe 10-15 minutes ago now, Angus, Clare need just to
Timing.
hang tough.
They do.
Need to hang tough.
Dearman
Don't mistake
serve.
this second game. Don't let Cavan run away with the game. And they've done that now.
Place 7.
They're 8-7 in front. Nash the serve. a loose serve.
It was, and Michael was going, trying to
Finnegan went for it, and he was
Point.
a good foot away.
He was.
9 plays 7.
So 9-7, 2 in front. They were 7-3 down.
Replay. In the ball.
Calling there. Just clipped him on the way up.
Between the lines, lads. 9 plays 7.
I wonder will he get it?
Again.
Yeah.
Play it again.
I thought.
Play it again.
I
You
don't have a
couldn't
problem
see
with
it,
that
Michael.
call. Yeah. I don't have a problem with that call.
9
And Michael
plays
didn't come straight
7.
no.
No, it was
Noticeably.
it was the right call.
Yeah.
Angus,
Michael
right
never
call.
said a word either.
Now, chance for Nash.
Oh, he missed it. He missed it.
Cavan got away with one there. Angus.
Side out.
It
2
was
hands
very
out.
loose
7
play,
in. 9
and
out.
Nash almost punished it. But Cavan find themselves back in and serve. Not a good serve. One return from Crehan.
Play it again.
Yeah.
Again.
Mike on it.
But you're right about Paul Brady, Angus. A couple of opportunities
7,
there you expect him to
play
go
9.
for the kill at least, and he's was setting it up as this.
I think he might actually be going from just that. No, he's not going.
One
He
hand
okay,
out.
there we go. Yeah, he went. I says he's not going. It's near like there's an element of percentage playing it. He's going okay. If he hits the
7
ball,
play
it's so
9.
hard. No, anyway, the direction it might catch them out, because he's certainly not really making.
One shot
mistakes.
ball, second
Bar
serve.
that last shot really. He's still playing very, very good solid handball. Just that the killing aspect, which is such a huge part of his game normally, isn't quite.
The Cavan lads have kind
2
of
hands
laboured here a
out.
wee bit, and you know,
9 in, 7 out.
kind of got a little bit sloppy here in this last few aces. And this again represents a key part of this second game, because if Clare can get a couple of more aces here, they're well back into this contest.
Oh! He had a chance, had a big chance there.
1 hand
Brady
out.
deserves a bit of credit
9
getting
plays
that.
7.
They're
that
very
ball.
much in this game, very, very much in it.
They need an ace here.
Bring back the 60 by 30 shot. The good underhand fist.
2 hands out.
Brilliant.
7
brilliant
in,
shot
9
from
out.
Finnegan. In fairness to the man, he's been immense so far. And well, yes, that's more like it.
Beautiful serve.
That's what Humble. That's what Humble's all about.
Sharp.
Brilliant return.
8
kill.
play 9.
Oh,
shot
lovely
from
finish.
Nash.
Lovely finish.
1 hand
Surprised
out.
that
8
Brady went
play
for that
9.
shot. 8-9 can Cavan level.
Replay.
Nash is ladling around the front.
He is. It's his reflexes and his quickness.
8 play 9.
So it brings the Clare lads out the back. Finnegan chance.
Oh. And he had the courage to call it.
Yeah,
Time.
he did, but the feet wasn't set.
I think so. I
His
actually think it was the
technique
wrong
just
call.
was
He had
the wrong call.
courage, but the ball was farther over. I think.
To
than he
get it
was
at
meant to
9.
And Cavan, who haven't been too spectacular in the second game, find it 9-all.
That was a soft one, no doubt about it.
Mark,
It's 10-9, Cavan in front.
take the ball. Ten play 9.
10-9. Brilliant from Finnegan.
Done.
Brilliant from Finnegan.
Absolutely brilliant from Michael Finnegan.
Absolutely superb from Finnegan.
His reading of
Try
the
the
game was
floor, lads.
fantastic.
And 11
Really
play
is.
9.
It really is.
One
He
hand.
didn't just pick it; he put it back out around them as well. You know, a superb shot, superb sequence of play.
So Cavan go 11-9 in front, second game. Clare looked like they have trying to engineer a bit of a gap at 9-7. That kill from Nash that he went for just was an inch away to make it 10-7. Cavan got back in and had 4 aces to the good. And it is Brady to serve.
Time in.
So
11 in, 9 out.
11-9.
One short ball, second serve.
Finnegan finds himself over the left.
Well done.
I think Nash already hit it.
Did you?
I think so, before Crehan hit it.
12.
Certain of that, but I know.
Players
At
9.
least to make an
I think he
attempt.
gestured up towards Buggy. However, no play over. Brilliant shot from Brady. I think Clare were looking for the play over there.
First time out. Second game, clear.
So
13 play 9 coming back, one
13-9.
hand.
13-9, so 6 aces Cavan have got in that.
That's
In
right,
the-
actually, it was
yeah,
9-7.
9-7, yeah.
It was 9-7,
So-
yeah.
So Cavan again, you know, arrested that slight momentum that Clare would have and engineered a 4-point lead on their way to their 12th doubles crown.
There's no doubt Clare are having to work much harder to win their rallies.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
the key thing.
Yeah.
As I said, even though Paul Brady isn't necessarily killing like he used to, he's making no mistakes. And he's put under pressure with so many wraparounds and V passes and 3 walls and everything, you know. And
And like, I mean, I think Cavan, in that period where Clare was sort of having a little bit of a renaissance, Cavan were very sloppy. You know, they're very loose in their shots. You know what I mean? And that's probably down to Clare's, good play. But Cavan seemed to stop all the unforced errors. You
Yeah.
know, they've tightened up on certain
They have.
things, and now
they have really,
you know they're in control, in command. At 13, serving 9, the players are coming back onto the court after Nash and Crehan called a timeout. So it's the second hand for Cavan. Clare know what they have to do. They have to get him out, get back in, and try and cut that gap down.
Okay, time in. 13
So here we go.
in, 9 out.
13-9 says Gavin Buggy, who's ref this game quite well, as always.
Oh,
Mark.
Finnegan's
14 play 9.
volley makes it a 14-9. Great shot for Crehan.
2 hands out. 9 in, 14 out.
Brilliant shot on the fly from Finnegan.
1 short ball, second serve.
Second serve. Brilliant shot. That is a brilliant shot from Crehan.
Mark. 10 play 14.
10-14.
Lovely shot.
Deft touch from Nash.
Point.
Took the pace off it.
11 play
And
14.
another ace for Clare.
You can see Paul going for the kill there after he left the other one up enough for German to actually play. And as Kit Finnegan and his wife is saying, pass it, maybe he should be
Point.
pass.
I think the opportunity was there though, Angus. Both
12,
around
play
outside wall, the
14.
back wall.
True, normally off the back wall he's lethal, so
Yeah.
old habits die hard.
And from 14-9, Clare have got it back to 14-12. Oh! And it's now 14-13. But in a flash, 4 aces.
13 play
Clare are
14.
well in this second game.
1 short ball, second serve.
I think Nash was committed to that.
He was, really.
Was
1 hand out.
should have been left to
fast.
Crehan.
Ah, but it was coming so fast,
Yeah,
you
it
just
was,
can't
yeah.
help it.
13 play 14.
Oh, down.
Right out. 2 hands out.
Jeez, that was close.
It certainly was.
That was very close. Happened so quick. But Cavan are back in. They're 7 away
14 in,
from title number
13 out.
12. Oh, brilliant shot from Crehan.
1 hand out. 14 play
On to the second
13.
hand. Pressure now on Brady. No, now.
Brady going for his
Let's get on. Get in an
Finnegan
instant.
doesn't miss them very often, but
Side out. 2 hands out. 13 in, 14 out.
That was 2 serves within about 30 seconds. And Clare are back in. Can they get level and push on and try and win this second game? That was a great get.
brilliant push.
That was a brilliant get from Finnegan.
Shearer let that ball roll into his chest. Super pick, as you mentioned earlier, by Michael
Fantastic.
Finnegan.
1 hand out.
Absolutely.
One of many.
13 play 14.
Now, pressure on Nash now. The hop.
Mark it.
Now it's game on. Now it's 14 apiece. When Gavin Buggy
Let's
announced
get
the
it at
score at 14.
14.
Here we go. A raucous Clare crowd applaud. Can Clare push on in front? It's a good tight serve on the 3 corner.
Oh.
2 opportunities for Cavan, 2 missed.
Mark.
And now it's Clare.
This is very interesting.
This is very
15
interesting.
play 14.
Oh, what a shot from Crehan.
That's a beauty.
It's a timeout. Cavan called a
Cavan,
timeout.
Yeah.
Wow. And the timing of that timeout
Yes.
is quite interesting now.
Because momentum is definitely switched to Cavan at the moment.
Mass
Or to
Clare, yeah.
excuse me.
And what a brilliant shot that was from
It
Crehan.
was.
Like, I mean, that, you know, the lad was targeted big time in the first game. You know, he was under severe pressure with the serve. But my goodness me, credit is due to this Clare duo. They've really come out of the traps. They've really
certainly have.
grinded their way
14 is the
back
score,
in.
lads.
And now the lead 15-14. And now the pressure's on the Cavan pairing of Paul Brady and Michael Finnegan. A question they have faced many's a time. They're only a point behind. They're an hour game up. But I think they'd like to get this game finished here. They don't want a threat of the third game hanging over them. This makes for a very, very interesting finale.
If it is a
Of the second
finale.
game. I was going to say of the second game.
You're just showing your Cavan bias there.
Now, the Clare support are in full voice now. Nash is the serve, it's the second hand for Clare. And it's a key one because
Dermot, it's your serve. 16, play 14.
16-14.
Replay.
That was nimble footwork there from
I
Paul
was
the
going
gunner.
to say some very flashy footwork there, no doubt about it.
So-
16, play 14.
It's a replay, 16-14, Nash the serve. Now, good chance for Crehan. Yep. Well punished.
Yeah, Paul stepped in twice now to flag the last serve, which is the right tactic, but he has hit the ball very, very loosely though. That's the only thing.
17, play
You can see Nash
14.
looking over his shoulder now before he hits it.
Oh, 18. It looks like, guys, we're going to a second game here, or third game, I should say.
Fine.
And bear in mind,
18 plus 14.
Cavan were 14-9 up.
That's true.
So it's a 9-point swing in favour of the Bannermen. Cavan need to get Clare out.
Well picked.
Well picked is right from Finnegan. As the Cavan men now are under pressure. Oh, now. Whoa! An interesting thing here, Ingus. There's 10 aces Clare's not to getting. And I'd say maybe 5 has come from Cavan mistakes.
They have
maybe
actually.
6, maybe.
We were only complimenting Cavan earlier about the fact that they had.
2.
They were. I'm looking how many
19, play 14, coming back. Second time out.
Mistakes,
Second game, Cavan.
certainly in the last
19, 14.
4 to 5 points there, they made a number of at this level you call them unforced errors, I suppose, really. Just mishitting the ball.
He's hitting the ball, like, you know. and-
Handers, you know.
But I mean, like, I have to applaud these Clare boys.
Absolutely.
I really, like, I mean, like, we did say after the end of the first game. Well, I think most people were thinking that Clare are finished. Yeah, but that can't come back from that. Like, I mean, not maybe finished a bit strong, but you know, trying to say, but Jesus, they have dug in. They've grinded their way, and they've been fantastic. And you know, Cavan have been sloppy at times, but that's nothing against Clare. Clare have been brilliant. They've battled for every point. They've got their confidence back.
Yes, I have.
And now all of a sudden, now they're 2 away from winning the second game. To bring this intriguing All-Ireland Senior Doubles final into a third game. Now, what will be the response from Finnegan and Brady? Because all you can hear now, is in this packed audience here in Kingswood is all the crowd from the Banner County coming to support their
19.
2 players. Jimmy Nash and Colin Crehan.
Play 14.
19-14 is this game. Going to a third.
Oh, another loose return.
Another chance. Oh, he's a miss.
Lovely finish.
Did he get it?
No,
Oh, he got it.
He did, certainly, yeah. He hit the final very early, so he did.
Another unforced error from Brady.
Point.
Yeah, very loose
20.
return.
Play 14.
Looks like it's going to a third game, folks. Brilliant get from Finnegan. Oh my goodness me! What a ridiculous get that was.
Replay.
Oh,
Michael Finnegan.
absolute defying age and defying gravity there. He was on his knees from the first pick.
He was, surely.
Yeah,
Anticipation.
absolutely fabulous pick.
Goodness me. What a turnaround. Cavan 14-9 up. Seemed to be in a period of control. Looked like they were going to serve it out. Clare got back in, won a couple of key aces, and that has got the momentum going. And the Banner boys are only one ace away from bringing this intriguing match into a third final game.
Time in. 20. Play 14.
Can Cavan get back in? Nash to serve. 3-corner. He went for it. Oh well, called. Paul Brady. And this game is going to a third. My goodness me. And if you can hear all that, Clare are in full voice now at the moment.
That's a wonderful display of character. Sheer guts there and bravery, because after the way that the first game ended, particularly the outstanding start they had, and they're outscored by 20 points to 2, and then to end up taking the second like that, that's outstanding courage there.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going into a third game, and it's Cavan 1, Clare 1. Fantastic. We'll see you in 5 minutes. Welcome back to Kingscourt, where we're into the third and final game of this intriguing encounter between Clare and Cavan. Cavan win the first game 21-15. Clare winning the second one 21-14. Crehan to serve.
One short ball, second serve.
Clare with most aces. No. Now, if you just joined us, it's been fascinating to tell you the truth, because in the first game, Clare went 13-1 up. Were sublime, they were on fire.
0-0.
And Cavan scored 20 aces to Clare's 2 and won the game 21-15. Cavan now led 14-9 in the second game, looked to be in control, and Clare finished and hit 12 aces to win the second game. A brilliant character from the Clare duo. And now we're into the final game. Paul the Gunner Brady serving now 0-0.
0-0.
Yes.
Oh, well played.
It's a point for Clare, or sorry, a hand off for Cavan. And we're saying off air, Angus,
Hand out.
the biggest question now could be fitness.
It certainly could. Someone mentioned 38 and 42 is the age of the Cavan lads.
Now, is that
I
short?
thought I clipped the line and I didn't call it quick enough. What did you think? You thought it was good? You thought it was short? I thought I clipped the line, but I didn't call it quick enough. He thought it was short. He thought it was good. Second serve.
I thought it was actually good myself, but now it was very
Second
tight.
serve.
But Gavin didn't call it. That's the
Well,
thing.
Paul,
He said he didn't call it quick enough.
Yeah.
But I don't think he didn't seem to call it at all. But no, he must have called it maybe. But he explained himself anyway. He explained himself. down? Was that down? I think it was down. I think it was
down
down.
ball.
Yes.
That was down, lads.
Yeah. It was called down. I think correctly. I think it was correct. Yeah.
You know by the sound.
You do. And I think all the players in the court was down as well. What's more, I know there's a few disgruntled voices in the crowd, but I mean,
mainly from Clare.
Yes, all from Clare, I'd say.
No, right call. Second serve, Cavan. Or Clare, I should say. Second serve.
Lovely finish. A little dump around the right.
A beautiful dump shot from Finnegan.
Side
Looked
out.
like Crehan
2 hands out, 0-0.
got Clare's first ace, but Cavan back in and control his serve.
He returned that with interest, though, he did. He returned that with interest.
Brilliant return from Crehan. And now it's down to second serve.
0-0.
It's happening very fast here. Ooh, clipped off the roof. Brilliant get from Brady. Brilliant shot.
Right now,
shot.
all the killing has been done by Clare.
Clare, exactly.
Right out.
You're right, Angus.
Cavan are not killing the ball right now. That's the
2
big
hands
difference.
out,
I know it's very,
0-0.
very early, obviously, in the third.
Still no aces from either parent.
There
Brilliant
we
shot.
go. I think he took a little power out of it too. He took a little power out of that. Because I think he was
hand
overhitting
out,
the ball maybe at
0-0.
times. So maybe every now and again you take a little power out of the kill.
I think it's come to the realisation as well, Angus, that Paul Brady has to go for these
He
shots.
does. He does.
As you say earlier, the two Clare lads are going for the kills and are getting them. Well done from Brady.
Play it again.
Yeah, I suppose.
0-0.
Now, there's a bit of pressure now. I know it's only early doors, Angus, but pressure now on Nash to get this first serve. This is serve
That's
number.
a better return.
Yeah, this is serve number 4, I think.
Oh! No, too hot. Yeah.
That's 1-0.
Point. 1 play 0.
Oh, lovely shot. Funny enough, that's not normally a strength of German off the back, but he
Good
doesn't
shot.
tend to kill that many
2-0.
with left, but that was a beauty.
It was a peach. Again, it's
Mark.
evident of that in the second game, in the
3-0.
closing stage of the second game from Paul and Michael. Just palming a shot down, no real conviction to it. There's a 3-0 down. Oh, it's hit Nash. It's hit him.
That was careless.
Now, I think Angus, that semi-final, Clare against Meath, went to the third game.
0 in, 3 out.
Am I right in saying that? I could be wrong.
Meath didn't make the semi-final this year. They were beaten by the two functions.
Oh, that's right. I beg your pardon. Sorry. Sorry.
Oh, lovely finish. Well, one thing for certain is that the Clare lads won't be found lacking when it comes to fitness anyway.
No.
We would have to, you'd have to seriously
0-3.
consider whether two guys of 38 and 42 would have the same
1 short
level,
ball, second
Yeah.
serve.
would have the same stamina at this, at this level anyway as the two younger men.
Nash is absolutely more than that left corner
He is.
on the front.
Play it again.
Replay. It's replay.
Replay there.
Yeah.
Play it again.
And ever since Nash is more coming
0-3.
more prominent in the front, Angus, like that change of tactic. Nash taking the front, Crehan taking the back. Good shot.
no.
It's worked. It's paid dividends so far for Clare. But that was a brilliant, sweet left-hand shot around the corner in the front wall from the gunner. And it's 1-3.
But certainly, Crehan's returns now are
Yeah.
very solid.
Yeah.
But there's no. Every shot is coming back, and it's coming back.
Oh! a loose shot there from Gunnar. A very loose shot. And again.
3
Nash
in,
just
1 out.
murdered. 3-1. Clear lead.
Point.
It's all going Clare's way.
Four
They
player
are the
one.
ones in control. They're the ones with the momentum. Finnegan calls it.
Oh, wow.
Punish it.
And the microcosm, those 2 shots, showing you exactly the differences right now, anyway, of the 2 teams.
Another thing as well could be a vital
Five player
aspect
one.
of last year's final. You know, the experience been in one. The belief that they probably might have left behind, maybe. Who knows? But I tell you one thing, they are on fire again. They're 4-1 in front. They're playing well, and as Cavan now has to come up with the answers.
Colin got himself out of position there, actually. I thought Jim might come across to cover.
Floor,
Yeah.
1 hand out.
Floor needs to be wiped. A break and play. It may suit Cavan.
German serve.
But I'll tell you one thing, Angus. These Cavan boys now have to draw on their experience.
They sure
which
do.
I know it's only 4-1 behind, but from looking at it, all the momentum's with the Banner boys.
It certainly is.
Every single bit of it.
And they're finishing the ball very
They're
clinically
finishing, yeah,
there.
correct.
That's the
Cavan
key difference.
are a little bit loose in their play, and Nash in particular is just waiting for that opportunity, and boy, Jesus, is he taking it with great aplomb. Remember, Clare haven't won a senior doubles title, I have been informed, since 1979. 39
years.
9 years ago.
The old maths.
Maths is good. Maths is good. The Kirbys making John last winners.
The Pat and John, I think, maybe
I
possibly.
think this lady said could be Pat and John. Yeah,
That's
this lady.
it. But
Time in.
either way,
1 hand.
Clare in with as good a chance as they've had in the meantime now of
At
winning.
5.
So
Plays the 1.
Okay, so 5-1. Paul just hooked that one. Now. Brilliant shot.
oh, that is a class shot.
Absolutely brilliant shot from Colin Crehan. And it was a brilliant play from the Clare lads because they had Cavan in 6s and
They did.
7s.
It's also noticeable how comfortable Colin is when he's over on the left there. As
Yeah,
I said,
correct.
He's played all
Good
his doubles
point.
for virtually his whole life except for the last year
Yeah.
on the left hand side, and he's very, very comfortable over there.
Clare are flying. It's a resemblance of the first game where they're well on top, absolutely on fire.
Absolutely.
It's Clare that's dictating play.
Still, you would be very foolish to write.
No.
Right, the
Yeah,
Cavan
like, I
lads
mean,
off.
it's
It's history
six-
has taught us anything.
It's 6-1, but Cavan have to arrest the slide big time.
They do.
They cannot let afford to go any more than what they are. As I
Resume
say,
play
Clare
at
have
6.
momentum firmly
Play 1.
in their hands. Brilliant! Oh, brilliant shot.
Point. 7 play 1.
Crehan's on fire right now,
He is.
and he's taking
What a shot.
He's taking
he's
shots
taking
in the
on
back.
shots that you're not expecting either.
Correct, but
Like, that was not
his position is in the back.
Yes.
And Crehan or Nash is up in the front. And it's a tactic that has worked extremely well.
A little bit of luck there. It's running their way now as well.
It all counts.
They all
But I'll
count.
tell you this,
absolutely.
Angus, in the first game when Clare seemed to be unstoppable, it was Finnegan
9-1.
serves that got them back in it. Now they have to look for another answer. The big question is the answer going to be there from the Cavan lads?
Good shot.
Now,
Keep him in, Paul.
2 hands out, 1 in, 9 out.
now, 9-1.
1 short ball, second serve.
Coming into
1 short ball, second serve.
a vital passage of play here. In the third game, Clare are in control, in the ascendancy. Brilliant. That's one.
That's exactly what Cavan need to do. They need to finish off those rallies.
Point.
A superb
2
shot
play 9.
from Paul Brady in the right corner. It was a good real shot from Nash.
2 play 9.
He looped and dropped in the right corner. But it was an unforced error from Brady. Nice shot.
No, Nash looking for replay. I don't think that. That was a Michael Finnegan-esque shot there from Brady. So it was actually.
3 play 9.
Well,
Coming
Michael
back.
Finnegan come up with the answer in the first game, Angus. Paul Brady could be the man to deliver the answer in the third. Who knows? But it's 9-3, Clare lead, and deservedly so. They have been. They've been brilliant.
They have. In this third game, they've been outstanding. And Crehan in particular has shown tremendous character because obviously in the first game, his inability to return Michael Finnegan's serves certainly led to Cannon's comeback, but by God, he's really, really stepped up to the plate.
Oh, he has. And I think the change in tactic, maybe putting Nash with control in the front.
Yes.
Crehan turned the right, and actually it's
Resuming play.
it's increased
3.
Crehan's confidence.
Play 9.
Absolutely, yeah.
You know,
In the ball, play it again. You hit Michael.
so it's a hinder ball.
3 play 9.
2 more serves. Brady.
He didn't want to get away at all there.
3
Ball
play
hit him,
9.
he was in front.
For a minute there.
Yeah, it looked like it was going to hit him.
Cavan, Finnegan and Brady looking for that serve. That served them so well in that first game.
Well done.
Good return. Well restrained from Nash, but it sets up Finnegan. Oh, Crehan will bury it. Oh, just missed it.
Oh boy, that was a wild shot by Michael off the back wall for what really was a setup.
Okay.
The towel needed again.
2 hands coming back. 9.
Cavan are leaving a lot of
Play
opportunities
3.
open for Clare.
They are certainly.
Centre of the court, giving them free rein. And Clare are taking them with great aplomb. Clare are back in now in control. They're 9-3 at Hub. They are 12 away from a fantastic All-Ireland victory, but it'll probably be the longest 12 aces of their lives, probably.
You said it.
Well, just briefly there, Angus, we're talking about the character of Crehan. Like, he deserves. I know the two boys have been brilliant, but Crehan in particular, he was targeted. He was absolutely put under ferocious pressure from Brady and Finnegan, and it looked like, the second game it was near formality. But my goodness me, along with the talent, the undoubted talent that he has, he's shown a brilliant bit of character
Resuming
too.
play. 2 hands.
Great resilience.
9.
But Clare
3.
now need to kick on. They've got the opportunity. The 2 serves now coming up. A hop on the serve.
Whoa! How often does he Paul Brady fair share of the ball?
10-3.
10-3.
Brilliant serve from Crehan. Yes. Brilliant. Absolutely fantastic. From Crehan.
He's in the zone right now. He's in the zone.
There's a loose return from Brady.
11-3.
Crehan let a shout to Nash and bang.
Oh wow, that was beautiful in fairness, because he had to change at such late notice. Was saying he still had the touch on the left hand to put that ball away.
Is Brady struggling on that serve, Inglis?
I think he is actually.
Struggling on the hop.
Yeah. The spin is certainly. The returns are quite loose.
One hand, 12-3 coming back.
12-3. Another floor change. Floor clean, sorry. I've been reliably informed that Manchester United have come from 2-0 down to win 3-2. If there's ever a comeback needed, it's here. Clare, I beg your pardon, are 12-3 in front. And well, Cavan have to call on something to get themselves back in this game, because they're being completely outplayed by the vibrant duo of Jim Nash and Colin Crehan. Crehan in particular has been outstanding in the last few aces.
Resuming play. 12-3.
Clinical. It's very hard to see Cavan coming back at this stage. Because I know you would be.
But you said it earlier, Angus. The 2 Clare lads are in the zone. Any ball that comes in around that front, Nash is all over it. And in that left, in around that left corner. There you go. Again, the loose return.
They're just punishing every single mistake. Everything.
Everything.
14.
That's the way champions should play.
14-3. Oh, that's wild. Clare are scrapping for absolutely everything.
That was a brilliant shot.
I mean, yeah, what a great shot. A good shot that was.
2 hands out.
But Cavan in years gone past have come back from the dead
3-14.
several times.
1 short ball, second serve.
Will this be another 14-3 Clare lead? And deservedly so. They've been magnificent. Again, any opportunity they're getting, Angus.
I just think it's relentless at this stage. Really.
It is relentless.
It is relentless.
3-14.
The fight and the energy is slowly being sapped out of this Cavan duo.
Actually, at this stage, I think they should be avoiding Crehan on the serves. I really do, because he's a shooter. At least maybe put them around to Nash and not shoot from the return.
Best of order now for the rest of the game, please. 14 in, 3 out.
Nope.
Cavan look out of ideas, Angus. They look completely out of ideas.
15-3.
But Clare are on the home straight here now. They're 6 away from glory. They're their first senior doubles title since 1979. What a fantastic shot that was.
That is beautiful. Sensational shot.
A deft flick of the left hand.
The touch was fantastic.
16 play 3.
16-3.
Market. 17 play 3.
Are we watching a change of the guard here at the moment?
Mm-hmm.
Angus.
Most definitely.
Clare in absolute complete control.
No, down. Wasn't far off.
When's the last time you've seen Cavan
One hand
go
out.
for the kill?
17
it's a
play
while.
3.
I know. Brady. Oh, now.
In fairness, he wasn't far off. Both those attempts.
3-17.
This would be a miraculous comeback if they were to make it from here. With the way the Clare lads are playing.
Need to change that serve.
Beautiful shot. And that's such, like I said before, that's such an unexpected shot.
One hand out. 3-17.
Fantastic shot from Crehan. He has been superb.
This may well be the last stretch now.
Yep, silky and sweet.
2 hands out. 17 in, 3 out.
That's fantastic from Clare, it really is.
1 short ball, second serve.
I mean, when you think back to the first game, you know, 13-1 up, lost 21-15, you just thought it'll be hard to come back from this. It's the way they lost it too, but Jesus, they have proved a lot of people wrong here. They just went for it, believed in themselves, and now they're backing themselves.
Oh, well played, well played.
Point.
18-3.
18 play 3.
3 away from glory.
Oops.
Yeah,
lovely
brilliant shot from Nash. Finnegan and Brady were committed there around the front, and Nash whips the ball out around the side wall behind them. 2 away now, 19-3.
Play 3.
Clare have been so clinical, so ruthless.
Nice shot.
And speaking of clinical, that was a brilliant shot from Brady. A bit too late, I think.
That has been far too
One
rare
hand out.
from Cavan.
19 play 3.
19-3.
It's going your way, it's going your way.
Clare are on the cusp. German Nash to serve
20.
for the All-Ireland
Play
Senior Doubles
3.
title. And it is! Clare's year! Absolutely fantastic performance from them. They have been brilliant, particularly after the way they lost their first game, the way they responded in game 2, and ruthlessly efficient in game 3. They are the deserving champions of 2018. Congratulations, Clare. Commiserations, Cavan.
What a wonderful win from Clare. Absolutely wonderful, wonderful win. And they showed tremendous character, as I said, particularly after the way the first game went. They're very, very deserving champions.
That wraps it up from us. Folks. Like thank Angus, my co-commentator. I'll hand you now over to Darren Daly for the presentation.
all, congratulations here on an excellent play of handball. They gave a pure exhibition, so before our elite players gave a round of applause. The banner county in the third game really showed the hunger for a desired way. And look, congratulations to the fourth. Congratulations there. I'd like to thank everybody associated with this weekend festival of handball. And also every player who played in our camps, the referees and volunteers, and everybody who made our this possible today. So look, well done to everybody. Year in, year out. They do an excellent job for us. So well done to King's Sport Handball. To all our volunteers and referees and officials throughout the country and over the weekend here today, we indeed owe you a big debt back. Well done to each and every one of you. So to Dara, Austin, Deborah and Bridget, thank you very much for your excellent work. Just by the habit of to give an update on this for our audience, John Kennedy. John is in recovery at the moment. So look, he's in recovery and hopefully we'll be back soon. So look, we wish John all the best for everybody. We're going to go ahead with the presentations.
Yes, and your runner-up from Cavan is Finnegan and Brady. Our first-time winners of the player, Nash and Kirby's won a senior title from there, so it's about time it's going to be well known. But yeah, no, just thanks Finnegan for everyone coming, and obviously, I mean, like, the boys have won like 11 of them, so I mean, they're the greatest of the teams ever played. So we've Bill, our Cindy, Nash, and thanks boys for a great game, and just yeah, delighted.